I've always said that you're a Hall of Famer, and I
That's
think,
just because you love me,
of
JP.
course, I'm a homer. I admit it. But I think it's because, and I can make the case, because I think you're one of the most versatile players that has ever played. I mean, you will go down in the box and take on a fullback. You played against the run. I think your 1,400 tackles
Yeah,
stacks up against any defensive back in the Hall of Fame.
yeah.
And I think that's big because the idea of the game is tackling on defense, is it not? To bring guys down. I mean, all the other numbers are there, but I think it's your versatility in a defense that really revolutionized defense.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all those things that come into play. Longevity has to
Yeah.
come into play. I can make the case, and I won't ask you to make the case, but do you feel that way, that you've played a unique role?
Yeah, I think I have. And it was really unceremoniously initiated. There's no big fanfare. There was no, you know, this guy's a can't miss player. It was a grind. And over the course of my second, third, and fourth years, the position that nobody else really played
Right.
evolved. And you heard the argument, oh, he's only a system guy. He can only do this. Well, on a defense that everybody started playing,
Right.
I did it better than anybody else. So, and a lot of people try to find my type of me
Skill set, maybe.
in their defense because I've been able to obviously rush the passer, obviously been able to cover in the slot. I've played multiple positions on a defense that was really simple and required, your guys to be playmakers. And I think I stood out in that regard. It would be, you know, entirely too humble for me not to acknowledge that.
When you look back on your career, if you didn't play again, I mean, you have it all. Every box is checked. How would you look back on your career? How would you sum it up? Did you accomplish everything you wanted to accomplish? Did you do more than you thought you could?
You know what? I've always set my expectations really high. But if you would have asked me this question in 1998, I would have said absolutely I overachieved and far outweighed or far outmatched my ambitions. I remember when Anthony Parker was here, and he had a pretty good career, man. He scored a bunch of touchdowns and a bunch of interceptions and played about 10 years. I told myself then, if I get half that career, then I'll be happy. But it's 2012, and that season ended. I've always had high goals, and there's a lot of things that I didn't accomplish that, you stack your goals on top of one another because you don't want to pass them,
Right.
and then say, oh, well, I'm done. So I've always had more goals, and that last season ended. I said, yeah, there's some things I could have done that I want to continue to do, but yeah, man, I'm happy. I think the merits rest on themselves, and we'll see how people judge me in the end, because it's hard to judge people while they're still around. I think most people are generally more appreciated when they're gone.
When you look at just since you arrived here in Tampa, from in terms of personal life, I mean, you got a beautiful home, beautiful daughter, beautiful wife. I mean, you've lived a good life. I mean, it's not an era over, but
it's not been bad, man.
it's been a good run, right?
Yeah, it's been more than I could have ever hoped for. I got great friends, obviously, got great support, my family. But yeah, man, this town's been very, very good to me. I cannot lie. 31 other franchises and cities that they're in, I got in the right one for me.
Yeah. When you retire, will you stay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not going anywhere.
Golf is too good here.
Yeah, golf is good year round. The schools the girls are in is good. Really, all my adult friends are here. They got the people that I hang out with, that I vacation with. They're here. So yeah, this is Tampa is definitely where the Barbers are going to reside.